I'm not sure. I keep thinking about the hotel thing back on Manan. But I think we need to upgrade our force persuade ability. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we've upgraded it at all. We need to update a stat to do that. We might have upgraded it at some point, but... so we want to go to, Home of Warwill, right? Oh, I think we could actually probably talk to a lot more people around here now. Now that we're, you know, everyone likes us or something, probably, maybe? Do you guys like us yet? We, like, helped you out or something, you know? I need to find Rurur. Go to Warwill's home. Yeah, so that Grandia thing, that just confused me, dude. I don't know what to say. I was like, I don't really want to respond to this. I was like, obviously this isn't something I feel like I should like and heart, which is what I usually do with people who comment, you know? I'm like, oh, thank you for commenting. Thank you. Why do you return, outsider? Didn't I make myself clear enough? I don't want you here. Do you recognize this bowcaster bolt casing? Casing is mine. It bears my family runes and markings for each of the creatures I've killed.
This will end in sadness. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Where did you get that, outsider? Did you have someone steal it? Have you sunk to petty theft now? I must leave. Back again. Have you seen... No, you wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't care. Leave the boy alone, please. Do you know whose bolt casing is? What? Sure. It looks like Jarek's. I think so, anyway. I'm not sure. This bolt casing was found on Rorwer's body. On Rorwer's body? Then he's dead, but he can't be. Don't listen to a Warwill. Outsiders only lie when their mouths are open. You know that. Rorwer was dealing with slavers. Do you know anything about this? No, he doesn't. You don't say another thing to him. You want to lie? You lie to me, outsider. Leave the boy alone, please. You will want to talk to me. Alright, I'll speak with Jarek. I don't know. You made a terrible claim against me, outsider. Do what you must with it, but leave me alone. Don't you want a chance to defend yourself? What I want is for you to leave. If you think you're worthy to take me before my peers, I won't stop you. Do what you must. The holder of the laws will decide my fate in proper Wookiee tradition. I know that you had reason to kill Roar. That's not for you to decide. You can possibly understand how this affects my people or me. Do we must. The holder of laws will decide my fate in proper Wookiee tradition. Uh-huh, okay. Have you seen... No, you wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't care. What do you have to say about it? Speak with me directly. Away from the boy, please. I want to go over this warble. I'm not sure that I should have said anything to you in the first place. I'm very confused about exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here. Bolt casing found on Rorwar's corpse belongs to Jarek. Jarek may be the one that killed Rorwar. I guess I should just take this... to the holder of laws, probably, I guess. Okay. We'll do that. I don't know if I just screwed myself by kind of, like, dipping out of that conversation, but I did want to ask Warwill instead, you know. Just in case it could be resolved by talking to his son instead. So, wait. Was Rorwar his son as well? Did he kill his own son? What's the situation here? What are we what's going on? What's the relationship here? Oh man. I don't understand at all. Theoretically, Rorwar was dealing with slavers, apparently. So he might have had good reason, but he's not really saying anything. What's up, dude? Greetings again, outsider. Please, if you have business here, make it brief. Do you know who owns this bolt case? Let's see if the family insignia is there. Yes, there it is. This belongs to Jar. Or how did you get it? Tell me something. What's the penalty for murder? It would depend on the circumstance. We rarely have such crimes here. Wookiee honor does not allow it. When we have had a murder, the punishment was usually death. There's rarely any justification that would dictate otherwise. Okay. I don't know if I can help him here, because I kind of want to hear his side of the story a little bit. If there was some reason to kill this guy, if he was dealing with slavers, I don't really know. Seems like there's something else here, so I don't know if it's a good idea to just, like, throw him under the bus here. Oh my, that is very distressing. Definitely seems to suggest that Jarek helped in Rorwar's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider. I must address this. I will have Jarek brought here. And I hope he can explain this. I really do. Me too. Jarek, you know why you have been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. Warosnar, must Warwill be here? Warwill has a bond with Rorwar. He is the closest to family that can be found. He is entitled to be here. Jarek, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? Wait, if he's executed, I get paid? Please say something in your own defense. I killed Rorwar. I will accept whatever punishment is given. It's better if only my honor is tainted. You did do it. Why? Rorwar was good and honorable. Why did you kill him? You only need to know that I did. The reason is unimportant. Orwell, I'm sorry. Jarek, I won't let you do this. Rorwar was dealing with slavers. What are you talking about? Liar. Please don't tell them anything. Rorwar was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old. I'm not important. Let Warwill and the others have their hero. No. No, that's bad. No. Just let somebody get thrown. No. No. Explain yourself, outsider. If you have information that will affect this trial, I must know it. Don't listen to these outsider lies. Please, Warwill, don't listen. Warwill dealt with slavers. The data pad I found on his corpse proves it. But no. No, that's not. It can't be. Drock, it can't be. Sorry, Warwill, I didn't want you to know. So much is against this. You need someone to look up to. I couldn't let him betray you, betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need the traitors of our own. See how this Wookiee truly understands honor? You see how important we consider these things, Edith Katarn? As holder of the laws, I declare Jarek innocent. I will see to your release. I think that was the right thing to do. Well, I must say that you are the first outsider that I have been glad to know. You have surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honor after all. You are deserving of your reward. My reward? What reward? Did I not explain? As the person that discovered the crime, you were also affected by it. You would have been given a portion of Jarek's possessions, but he was innocent. Rorwar, however, was not. Rorwar was wealthy. His family was taken by slavers, leaving him everything. You get 1/3 of this. Rorwar receives the rest, if he wishes. He's still upset, but he is young. He will recover. Huh? Can I ask you if anything is happening now? Nothing that you can help with. Rorwar's crime is causing a bit of a stir, but it will pass in time. Some of us will be disappointed in him, but we have other enemies to worry about. Goodbye to you. Goodbye. I could guide you. 400? That's a third? Dude only had 1,200? Kind of lame. Got a lot of experience, though. Kind of cool. Alright, well, I was hoping we would get, like, a big payout for that. When he said, you get 1/3 of it, his family was wealthy, you get 1/3 of that. I was like, oh, shit. Was not expecting that. Yeah, no, it's just 400 credits. Okay. Not that we didn't, you know, the joy of doing the right thing is more valuable than anything, you know? Yeah, I guess we're good here. We are done with Kashyyyk. Wow. There's only one more planet to go to, then. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking... I just decided not to reply to it. But at the same time, I was like, well, you know... I don't know if, like, maybe he means this... Because he's not really being... directly mean about it. You know, he didn't say anything like, "Oh, you're really bad at this game" or something like that. It was just like, it was like a statement that was just kind of, maybe it was just poorly worded. Like maybe it was just like, you know, I was trying to be, maybe it was just a little like socially, like, not good. He just said something and you didn't realize, oh, that was pretty rude that I said that. You know, I don't know. I've met people who just say stuff and it's like they don't realize the meaning. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to be, maybe he was just trying to have a conversation about it, something. I don't really know. You know, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it was like, I'm mentioning it here because I feel like I don't want to talk about it on the Grandia episode. You know, in case like, I don't know. I don't want to stir the pot or anything, but it was such a weird situation. I felt like what? What do you mean? Why are you saying this? Like, and sure, I mean, he must have played Grandia a lot if he can beat it in 35 hours. I'm like, okay. Well, you'd have to at least do it on, like, the second try, because, I mean, like, okay, so the thing was, there's a lot of way to waste time, and I waste time a lot of the time by, like, reorganizing inventory. I've wasted, like, hours doing that. In addition, you know, there's other time I spent just wandering around. There was that time in the beginning. Doing optional dungeons. This is the third optional dungeon I've done, you know, and I don't have to do them. I could just go straight and blaze through the main storyline, but, you know, it's not really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to experience as much of the game as possible. It's an RPG. That's what you do. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not speedrunning the game, you know? So it's like, why would I try to beat it really fast if I'm not trying to beat it really fast? That doesn't really mean the game is easier because you can beat it really fast. It's not really what that means. And again, I wouldn't say the game's hard, but you know, I was so confused. Like really trying to like figure out in my head because I mean it should say something, right, that he's commenting specifically on. What? Why did I get that? On a video, like he must realize. Does he not realize I'm in an optional dungeon? Does he not realize that? Like, why did he say that? I don't understand. Like, it's such a weird thing to say in that context, you know? Especially when I don't know that I was like really implying that it was a hard game or anything. I was implying probably that the dungeon was hard. I'm sure I was like, oh man, this is really hard. This is a hard dungeon. Because it is. I feel like. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. It's possible. I don't really feel like I am. I don't feel like I leveled up magic properly. But, I think we're nearing the end of it. You know? And I've had fun with it. Items lost. Why did I lose items? What the fuck? What did I just lose, exactly? Grant access to a Circa resource station, which usually deployed in areas where patrols may need emergency supply. Can't believe I didn't pick this up. What did I lose? Why did I lose an item? I don't understand. It says I lost an item. There's no way for me to know what the hell it was. Okay. Oh. Well, this was, I guess, to be expected. I didn't really think this was going to happen right away, but it does make sense. Rarg. Yeah, I'll help out with this. Yeah, we'll help out with this. This is probably a good thing for us to help out with. Oh, we might not even need to help out with this. Seems to be going well for them. And we win. Okay, let's continue our assault on the slavers here. Yeah, may as well grab all their shit, you know? Well, we have the opportunity to. Oh, Wookiee's been saved or something. That's good. I already grabbed most of this stuff, I think. Excuse me, Zalbar, you're in the way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much else I have to say about that, but it's like very strange. I think that's one of the first like negative comments I've really gotten. I have gotten dislikes before for some reason. But they didn't leave a comment. They just kind of disliked my video. I was like, aw, why? Why didn't you like it? I don't remember what episode it was exactly. I think it was a Digimon World episode or something. They're just like, I didn't like that. Dislike. Kind of hurts, you know? Kind of like, oh man, what did I do? What did I do wrong here? Is our friend okay? We did kind of help somebody start a business or something here. Can I talk to you? Do you have anything interesting to say? You're the only outsider that will survive us, so we swear. Oh, they're getting everybody out of here. Okay. Well, hopefully our friend is not hurt. He didn't do anything wrong. I don't think he really deserves it. But Circa deserves this. They had this coming. So, you know, I'm glad we're good. We fixed everything, you know? Sometimes doing the right thing, it just ends in success. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I guess we can just leave. Okay. See you guys. Glad I could help. Yeah, I don't know. So there's that. I don't know. I'm not going to remove the comments or anything. I'm just going to leave them there, but you know, other people might want to reply to him or something, but I don't know. I'm not going to encourage like anybody to be mean to him or anything. I don't think he really did anything wrong. He's just expressing some thought. It's not really a big deal. I was more confused about it than anything. It wasn't like I was like upset. You know, I wasn't upset by it. I was just like, huh, why? What do you mean? What a weird situation. Can you make some security spikes?
Hey there.
Maybe
if we get these.
Yeah, we got the tack glands, so we can go give him. I don't know how many he needed. Didn't really say a number or anything, but we have the tack gland.
Yeah, what do you want?
What's up, Canderous? Got any adrenal
don't worry.
stimulants?
I think you've got enough there as it is. A real
Okay.
war. There anything else you need?
I haven't really been using them, so it makes sense.
Your
I want to
choice.
talk to you about Jaggy.
Yeah, what do you...
You figured it out?
This thing with Joggy. Is there something... Your choice.
Okay, Canderous, you're really not sorting it out very well. Can I...
Affirmative. Request. Negatory. Appeasement.
Alright, let's try again. Probably won't work.
As you would.
Hasn't worked so far.
Supplication. Perhaps it would be.
Okay.
As you-
Maybe we'll be able to find somebody on Korriban that can help with that. I don't really know, you know? Maybe. Okay, we done that. Yeah, I don't know. I think Grandia's probably got an episode or two. We're getting to that point where I'm like, I've planned out a few episodes, but I don't know how many more I should like plan out, because I've been trying to keep a sheet of like where I should be, because I've been falling behind, like I said, so I want to make sure I understand where I'm supposed to be and get there. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're dealing with. Where would oh, there you are. I was about to say, where would Jolie hang out? you make a healing
I
kit for
suppose
me?
I could whip up something, a few herbs and such. You do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it.
Alright, I'm gonna get him to make a few more of those, I think.
How many could you possibly... Ask me later when you're actually in need and I'm less tired.
Okay, never mind. You could only make one. Okay. I kind of want to talk to, the droid here. I wanted to see if maybe I could ask him about HK-47 or something. Can you make me some grenades? Okay. Jahani, do you have anything of interest to say? Wondering if we could talk.
What is it?
What happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Terrace. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Surely there was a
She never
doctor.
recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Terrace.
They captured you?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you.
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What did you
I
do?
swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine. And we both know what has happened since then.
You became a
I am
Jedi.
grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
You've learned that after her father died, Johnny had been sold into slavery. When the Jedi came to Terrace, they freed her and the other slaves. As soon as she was able, she left to find the Jedi and train with them. That has brought her to Dantooine. She may yet have stories to tell. Perhaps you should ask her later.
How may... What is it? Of course.
Okay. Still not done with Jahani, I guess. I don't know if we're... Like, it feels to me like we're getting close. Like, we got one more planet to do. Her story, more than anyone else's, I feel like is kind of lingering here a little bit. Maybe Canderous as well, but... I'm hoping we can get to the end of her story by the time, you know, the game ends. What are you up to, Bastila?
And I
Oh, right.
suggest we move on.
You don't really have much else to tell us about, do you?
What do you need?
Want to talk?
Talk about what? I'll understand it.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're on our way to Korriban then. I guess. Or actually, no, because we can go back to Tatooine. It's the only other thing I think I can think to do is go back to Tatooine for Mission's brother. And then, yeah, the only thing we would need to do is go to Korriban, find Dustle. So, quick detour to Tatooine, and then we'll come back. It's kind of messed up that he wants to do this. Now that I know what attack gland is, it doesn't seem like a good thing to be doing. He's also talking about the exchange, which, you know, Juhani literally just talked about. I think he owes the exchange, which is not good, especially given what Juhani's saying about it. Alright. So we're going back to Tatooine. We're going to meet with Mission's brother. And then I got to decide who my party's going to be on Korriban. Here's our nice little retreat from Kashyyyk. We'll probably get a cutscene here, actually. Didn't think about that one.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Kareth's vessel. My old mentor.
Why are we doing this one, though? Would have hoped we'd be able to go to Korriban before we dealt with Saul. This is... Uh-oh. I was hoping I could, you know, had a little freedom there to move around a bit.
Admiral Kareth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Kareth's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Don't let your lust for revenge cloud your judgment
I'm not
card.
gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
That's mission. I'm not even sure I know what battle meditation is. Is it just, it makes her stronger or something? I'm not sure I've caught onto that exactly. Because apparently they talked about how that makes her like more powerful, how she was able to stand up to like Darth Bevel. I can't. Oh god. We can
Well,
send
if
mission.
we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Sorry, I'm not entirely clear on the plan here because I assumed what we were talking about is we leave somebody on the ship and somebody on the ship comes and saves us. But are we saying whoever is the best at breaking out of prison? I want to try mission because it makes
Maybe I can
sense to
goad the
me.
guards into making a mistake. If I get them mad enough, they might put me in a separate cell to punish me. With them focusing so much on you three, I might be able to sneak out of my cell and come rescue the rest of you.
No, it's too dangerous.
It's a risk we have to take, Big Z. I can slice my way free of any security cell. Don't worry, I can pull this off.
Oh God, I hope there's no risk of her dying. Ah, gosh, okay. I don't know exactly what you're asking, what I'm being asked. Because now I'm thinking like if we need the ability to like unlock. No, Mission's good at that, right? She's good at that. She seems like the perfect person for this, right? I'm gonna go with it for now.
Down. You'll see.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
I think she's gonna do a great job. I really hope there's no risk of her dying. Just like I would absolutely hate it though if it's like whoever I select here is just gonna die no matter what. That would upset me. But I think out of anybody to break out of a prison and sneak away, it's Mission.
Taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander. Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karath warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery. We found a young Twi'lek in the back. She's got quite the mouth on her. She swore at me and spit on my uniform. She tried to bite me through my armor, and you should hear what she said about my mother. Admiral Karath needs to teach her the proper respect for the Sith. The Admiral doesn't have time to bother with some Twi'lek girl. Take her away to solitary confinement. I'll leave it up to you to teach her the proper respect for the Sith.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Karath, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
For the right offer, here's where I switch sides right now. You're wasting your time, Saul. I'll never betray the
You're
Jedi.
defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi.
Yeah, I'm a Girl Scout.
The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
What history?
Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malik of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malik is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Fix this stupid pop filter. We need to get
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malik will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you talking
I
about?
am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Karth will suffer.
Go ahead, torture him. I don't really like him anyway. Oh, man. Do I say that? I don't want to get dark side points for. I don't want Karth to be mad at me for saying it, but I feel like that might. But then he'll just probably. You don't hurt him.
My
though.
pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Alderaan.
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers.
I'm not good at persuasion.
There is no training academy there. You must think this is a game. Very well, this is the price of your resistance.
Are they gonna kill Karth?
Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malik knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet.
What?
Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
Now. Oof. Surely it's not
It doesn't
true.
matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malik and our Sith Armada?
We have been sent to assassinate Lord
Do you
Malik.
take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan.
That's true.
Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
I don't know what to do, man.
Listen, can you not hear him suffering? You can spare him further pain by simply answering my questions.
I know.
Now
I
I
don't
will
wanna tell
ask
you.
again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
This accomplishes nothing. So I don't want Karth to like. I'm not sure what to do here exactly. Surely I don't want to just tell him, but do I have to just tell him? Is that my only option?
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
Like, I feel bad, but...
No! No! I beg you! Mercy! No!
Like,
I am surprised he did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Well, this is quite unfortunate.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far.
I got the worst
Saul
of
wanted
it.
them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
I thought you would have got the
The
worst
dark
of
side
it.
has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
No one is without hope of redemption, Bastila.
Yes. I suppose you're correct.
I know. I'm very
Sometimes
wise.
It's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth.
I know.
I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taurus, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Maybe Admiral Kareth was
I'd like to
lying.
believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Bendar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where is he?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital
Well,
information.
it's a good thing Karth didn't.
I have to confess,
die.
there was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping that you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
I know, man. I'm sorry. He said I stayed silent was to watch you. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. I enjoyed watching you get hurt, Karth. I'm gonna say something really nice.
I know
to
you
him.
would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you had no other choice. You couldn't betray our cause. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. Watch you suffer like that, I might have cracked.
All right,
Did you feel
Karth,
that?
don't make it
A
weird.
disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we are here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Mission busts us out of here before he arrives.
Come on, girlie. Into the cell. Let's go. I haven't got all day to waste on you. I need to get back to my post.
Quit crowding me. Sheesh. I've met Gamorreans who didn't smell as bad as you, Sith.
You think you're pretty funny, don't you? But you're only making things worse for yourself.
How come every time you open your mouth to talk, the scent of rancor dung comes out?
Maybe a little time in solitary confinement will teach you the proper respect for the Sith. Now get into that cell.
Man, Mission's the best, dude.
Who designed those Sith uniforms anyway? A blind Rhodian with a sick sense of humor?
Get wrecked, dude. Get absolutely destroyed.
Oh, that's funny. You should tell that one to the torturer when he comes to deal with you.
What? You're going to torture me?
No snappy comeback this time. The thought of torture scares you, hmm? Well, it should. The Sith have ways to inflict pain you can't even imagine. It may be a few hours before your torture begins. We're busy interrogating your friends right now. Hey, I know. You could use this time to think of witty ways to beg for mercy.
I hope this was a good idea. Definitely a droid could have worked here, too.
Or I could use the key card I lifted from your pocket to slice into the security panel and get myself out of this cell.
Yeah.
Piece of cake. I wonder when people will stop underestimating me.
Yes. She's got to be the one for the job, you know. It's got to be her. Now, they did take my... This was something I was relying on, because they did take her belts. So, I would need to get her stuff back, or else I can't stealth, which actually kind of ruins my plan a little bit here. What's up, bro? You're not Sith. Help me out of this cell and me help you. Who are you? Evil Sith unjustly captured me and my ship. They think we spies. They torture all the crew, trying to get information, but we not have any information to give. The Sith not care. They interrogate Captain until his mind snapped, and they grab First Mate, then Navigator. They all crazy now. Mine's gone. So sad, but they nothing but animals now. Me lowest rank on ship, but now me only one left. Soon Sith come to interrogate me too. You mean I don't know anything? Me just trader in rare goods. What do you mean by rare goods? Me bring things to people in need. People who need things they can't get normally. You're a smuggler. Such a nice language. Me helps people, and people helps me. You helps me, and me helps you. How can you help me? We have something special, something you can use on ship. Something very powerful, an icebreaker. Gives you access to computers on this ship. You use it to override Sith security programs. Why wouldn't the Sith have confiscated that? Sith not very thorough in search. Oh. That's disgusting. Think what you will, but me have way into computers, and computers have way into hangar. We can get off ship eventually, while you still running around corridors fodder for guards. What about the rest of your crew? It's too late for them. Mine's gone. They crazy with hate and pain. Sad, very sad, but me gotta worry about me now. Me got to escape before Sith take me for questioning. Why, haven't you escaped on your own? Me trader, not fighter. Sith all around, guarding terminals. You look like you can get to terminals, no problems. Me knows good opportunity when me sees it. I'll see what I can do. Good, you hurry now. Get cards from guards to get me out of cell. Me not want to be here when Sith torture me. Me not want to go insane like others. It's too late for them, but there still be hope for me. You get me out and me escape before Sith torture break mind.
Gotcha.
I think I could just... let you out. Me always know good opportunity when me sees it. Here, you helped me, now me helps you. Yeah, take Icebreaker, let you slice into computers on ship. Me just tune the breaker to work on the brig computers so you can use it on brig level. It not work anywhere else. Remember, the breaker only good for one use, so you not waste it. You go fight guards, me go and hide now, wait for chance to get to the ship. I did not exactly anticipate having to fight the guards as a thing I would have to do. Is there any reason to... I mean, I could let all of these people out, probably. Right?
Gotcha. Simple.
Mission's a fucking... absolute legend. Uh-oh. 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 Where did he go? Okay. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Is there a way to... I don't really know there's not a way to, like, escape. I guess I'll just have to reload. Oh my god, dude. Okay, well, we'll just redo that real quick. Okay, that's a lot of random junk. Okay, I see. Alright. So with this stuff, we should be able to fight, but I don't know. She's mission, so, like, she's not the best at fighting. But we do have a stealth field generator, which is actually... kind of dope. Now, unfortunately, These are not weapons she is super proficient in. Maybe blaster pistol is like the best thing for her. I'm trying to look at feats. Either way, she could go blaster pistol or melee weapon, so I suppose. Does she have two-handed? Alright, sorry, I'm confused. I keep thinking like two-handed doesn't, I don't think it counts for like a blaster rifle, or a, yeah. Two-handed I don't think applies to blaster rifles, it applies to dual wielding, I think. Sorry, I don't know, I'm an idiot. We're gonna equip a longsword here, and a combat suit. Alright. It's not the worst equipment we could have got here. But we do want to probably try it out. Now I haven't... This is gonna be a really interesting one, because I'm gonna have to play this really weird. In a way I haven't played something before. Stealth.
No one's gonna see
There we
this
go.
mission.
Now I want to get a sneak attack if I can, and then hopefully... I don't know if that worked at all. God, I need to hit the X button. Alright, well, we did get him. I don't know how to do the stealth attacks, though. So that's how you actually get the key. Now these guys are all freaking out. I didn't unlock his cell this time. Yeah. I can just open it this time. So now I have Icebreaker. Whatever good that does for me. I could let these guys out if it would cause like a fun distraction or something. But I'm worried I might get dark side points if they get shot at and killed.
No one's
So
gonna
with the
see this.
barracks, as long as I'm stealthed, I think I can just walk right through. You know what I mean? They can't see me. So we'll see what we got in here. Some nice stuff. Some more nice stuff. What else? Some more sick stuff. See, the stealth ability is why I brought mission. I was like, that's probably going to be the most useful thing if I have to break out of prison and escape. Is the ability to not be seen. Like, this is kind of OP. If we're just being real about it, it's kind of OP. I don't know how to do a stealth attack, though, is my one issue. I don't know how to actually do that. Sneak attack. Let me see if, like, the game says anything about how to do it. Sneak attack, when the target can't respond to the attacker. The extra damage is applied to attacks made from behind the target, attacks against stunned or otherwise immobilized targets, and any attacks made while in stealth mode. Combat cancels stealth mode. The first attack receives a bonus. Right. Sneak attack only works if the target is within 10 meters. The extra damage is not multiplied in the case of critical hit. Okay, so it's just like... Okay. I think I understand. How many med packs do I have? A couple. Okay, so I want to try to use stealth sneak attacks whenever possible because she's got a really high stealth attack ability. And I'm probably going to want to save fairly often here. Luckily with stealth, I might not actually need to kill anybody else. I might just be able to sneak past the majority of people here. I don't know what I'm walking into here. We've got a technician. So if we can use this terminal. Let's use the icebreaker. You hook up the icebreaker to the terminal. After a few minutes, you see activity on the screen. Access security cameras. Oh my god, look at how many computer spikes I have. How did I get 99 computer spikes? So there's that.